You don't learn furniture design by just sitting in a classroom. And so, we took the students straight to where the real magic happens. We visited Surabhi Decor's woodworking factory. I started off explaining the basics of carpentry. We went into details of different types of wood, their properties, strengths, and how wood selection impacts the final product. We then discussed the wood treatment process, how untreated wood can damage the furniture quality, and we walked through the treatment plant, understanding how it protects and strengthens the material.
So this is basically the treatment plant. This is the most modern one, fully electric. So this is basically the fastest and the most modern process. You can actually set the moisture content and everything in electronically. So basically there is a steaming engine on the top. Steam comes like this. It basically circulates. So when you keep the woods, there are spaces in between. The hot air goes in between the wood. So that hot air absorbs the moisture and takes out from the other side. That is the basic principle of this.
I explained when to use hand tools and machineries. Sometimes the old school chisel gives you more control than any high-end CNC. Now talking about the grains of wood, I explained to them how to read the grains.
The cutting should always happen against the grain,
Along the curve.
along the grain, with the grain.
What is like the ideal pattern that you have to have on the wood, like when you're cutting them and all of them?
See the grains? Wood grows like this, no? The membranes go from bottom to the top. So this is strong in this direction. If you put weight like this, it is very strong. If you put weight like this, then also it's very strong. But if you put weight like this, it will break. That is the basic now. If you put weight like this, it will break. So you are asking how do you manage this cutting now? So if you're cutting this, you should do like this. If you do like this will be the grain. You can easily break with hands.
Then we got into the details of a good production drawing, the kind of that go to the factory floor. We also had sessions on joinery techniques, cabinet construction, cane weaving, and even how design styles influence the process of manufacture. And some students had really sharp questions. Finally, we discussed about finishing, polishing, upholstery, and how products come to life, which I'll be explaining in detail in the coming video. Till then, stay tuned and don't forget to hit that follow button.